I'll take that analogy of bull and bear forward. For US markets, the strong bull market continues. In India, the bear market has started. I've never seen such a divided world, right? Because if it is a bear market, it is a bear market in equities in general. If it is a bull market, it is bull market for equities in general. In India, it does not feel it. It is actually true that in small and mid-cap stocks, the bear market has started.
So, okay, Nikunj, one thing, I mean, the US bull market that you're referring to, I think it's driven by mainly those 7 odd stocks as such. And they're all driven by AI. I mean, you saw what DeepSeek did one day that they reported numbers. So it's obvious, and now we're talking about quantum chips and stuff like that from the US per se. So it's like a tussle happening out there. But the fact is that, I mean, if you ask us, I mean, we are offshore fund, by the way, global fund also, which is managed by Samir and his team from Singapore. And the last I had a chat with them, I mean, which was this morning, they're looking at selling out on US stocks because they believe they're very expensive as compared to what they are to offer in terms of growth as such. So I believe that market also looks stretched to an extent. Coming to India per se, I mean, yeah, okay. So the mid cap, small cap, the way they've fallen 20% plus the indices, obviously there's a bear market happening out there. But as I said that, if you look at pockets within, I mean, unfortunately, I mean, small cap is just the 250 stocks index. But if you look beyond those, there's enough value that we see. In fact, if you even in the mid cap space, if you take away the top 30 or so names, which are highly valued, which are really frothy, you will come up with a pretty reasonable set of stocks which are fairly well positioned in terms of valuation as compared to what they were in history as such. And I can say so because we're doing this exercise because we want to deploy our money when we get in our mid-cap fund. In fact, I think now we are so clear that this is the space, the mid and small, where you will see growth going forward. That we are very clearly, in our minds, we are very clear that the leeway that you're allowed in a specific kind like mid-cap fund is allowed 35% beyond the mid-caps. We're looking at only small caps beyond that. In fact, we're going to make it a mid and small cap fund with mid caps being 66, 67% weight and probably small caps being the rest. So that's how clear we are in our mind that this is the time when you can really generate you can pick out good ideas. Our feel is that the market will consolidate from here. We're not looking at a rally actually. We may look at a consolidation, maybe a time correction, but in that time correction, you'll have enough time to identify your stocks, build up your positions, study them and stuff like that. So that's where we are today.